Practice makes perfect is the idea today. Although even with no prize on the line, we'll still see a game with a healthy competitive edge. It's billed as a friendly, but that only goes so far. Stay with us for all the action, live on EA TV. Hello from one of the world's most iconic stadiums, the Santiago Bernabeu. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And we're all ready to go for another exciting season. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it was a disappointing end to last season, but it's about how they bounce back now. No doubt they've worked hard in pre-season to put things right, but it's so important they win here today, Guy.
A turnaround in possession, excellent positioning. Rodrigo. Oh, they looked in there. That's nicely cut out. Quick into the tackle, and the result is a throw. This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays alongside Aurelien Tchouameni in midfield. And they've decided to go with two in attack for this game. This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Federico Valverde plays with Jude Bellingham in central midfield. And the main man up front is Kylian Mbappe. Saved and held on to as well. Jude Bellingham. Working the ball really nicely. Vinicius Junior! And there it is! 1-0 already! Real Madrid get the game going again. Disappointed to have fallen behind. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Mendy. Valverde. Real have it back now. Ferland Mendy. Mendy. Militao. Now Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Lovely weighted pass. And they've scored again. That puts them further in front. What a position to be in. So away we go again at 2-0 now. Dani Carvajal. Promising forward burst. Tchouameni. Valverde. Tchouameni. Antonio Rudiger. Nicely weighted crossfield ball.
Defensively, that's so much harder. It certainly spreads the play.
Valverde. Real Madrid trying to get things moving. But not the end result they wanted from an encouraging position. Somehow he saved it at full stretch. They opt to go short with the corner. And the attack collapses. That's gone to the wrong place. Rodrigo. We're nearly there for the first half. A half that's gone swimmingly for Real Madrid.
In here, Guy.
Incredible reactions from the keeper there.
Fantastic counter-attack and a very good save at the end of it.
Short corner it is. Getting closer. And it's on here. And that is magnificent defending.
What an important challenge that was.
Vinicius Junior. Drifting on and still going. Well, some professionals would say that had to be done. And he brandishes a yellow card.
Yeah, fair enough. A bit reckless, wasn't it?
A really good interception to take the ball. There's a chance for the breakaway here. Oh, they were getting interested there, but not anymore. That's a good pass. He shall not pass.
Well, they haven't seen too many chances, but the crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
Different angle of attack. Good save from the keeper. And there's the whistle, and that will do it for the first half here in Madrid. We show the details of Vinicius Junior's good performances, so it's right we highlight the more disappointing ones too.
Yeah, he's just not found his form today. He doesn't look quite right. Unless he can impose himself on this game and start threatening the keeper, they're going to lose this one.
Away we go then for the second half, with Real Madrid very much on top. Vinicius Junior. On to Mendy. On they go under no real pressure. A turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Jude Bellingham. Could be setting something now. And that's where it ends.
Well, that's a good turnover, isn't it?
Bellingham. Oh, that was playing on the edge. Space out wide for Real. And still allowed to run on here. This could be terrific. Another goal. What a scoreline this is for them.
Well, this is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So the game gets going again with Real Madrid in complete control. That took a touch on the way out, throw in to come. Not so much given away as cleverly won. Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Federico Valverde. And the flag's up. Offside the call. And into the last 30 minutes now. Well read to gain possession. That's a good ball. Here we go! And they've scored again. It's become a question of just how many they'll get. And away we go again at 4-0 now. Can he finish? And a goal, but slightly all too little to affect the result, but there is still fight left in them. Militao. Now Tchouaméni. Eder Militao. Well, they have the lead, and they're happy just to play keep ball.
Well, I'd actually prefer to see them doing this higher up the pitch.
There's space to attack here for Real Madrid. And that's where it ends. Mbappe. This could be dangerous. Vinicius Junior. And he's won the ball to stop the goal. Found a way through. And there's the flag, offside. Real exploiting the space on the flank. That's really well played, halting the attack.
Yeah, that's the way to snuff out pressure.
Jude Bellingham. Now Tchouaméni. It's a perfect threaded through ball. And another goal. Surely they're home and dry with the win now. So another kick-off after another goal, and it's surely over now. Gets past really nicely. Well, he wouldn't let him get away that easily. Rodrigo. And the ball has been nicely cut out. Well, now they could spring the trap. It's pinched, read his mind there. Bellingham. Pass as precise as they come. And the referee brings the game to a close. A game that hasn't gone Real Madrid's way.
That just wasn't good enough today. A lack of a game plan, too many players below par, and...
We call it a friendly, but don't be fooled. There's a lot to play for here. Two teams looking to fine-tune their game and about to go head-to-head in a clash that promises exciting moments. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. A really exciting night ahead of us here at the Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is Sue Smith. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts with Rodrigo out wide. And it's two strikers up front who will look to provide the goal-scoring threat. He's allowed his opponent to get past him. Can he deliver? And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin. So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Aurelien Tchouameni. Now with Bellingham. Rudiger. Tchouameni. Real Madrid have given us away. Eder Militao. Bellingham. Aurelien Tchouameni. And a fine tackle. Tchouameni. Trying his luck. Priority was to hang on to the ball, which he did. And he read it well, intercepting it. Tchouameni. Will it happen for them? This could square the game. Oh my goodness! He's caught that so well! A goal of the highest class. Fantastic technique. So, a level contest. 1-1. Rodrigo. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising.
Well, nice approach, wasn't it? But the final ball just wasn't there.
Continues his run. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising. Really committed himself to the tackle, and a throw-in now. Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo. That's a good pass. Oh, football finesse at its very best. You can't argue with that finish.
I just love the awareness here to see the pass, and the execution is just perfect. And then the finish is just a bit of class. He knows exactly what he wants to do, and then executes it to perfection. It's a brilliant goal.
And he's driving his team forward. Rodrigo. Well, possibilities in the centre. Interception to snuff out the danger. Federico Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. Excellent vision. Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, I thought he timed his run perfectly here. Incredibly close, but just about the correct decision, I think.
Can he get the level? And it's in! Beyond the goalkeeper, Real Madrid are level.
Well, have a look at this. He does so well to get his head up and spot a teammate. And it's not an easy finish, but he makes it look that way. He keeps his head over the ball, and it's a beautiful goal.
Rudiger. And Bellingham. Chouameni. Nice looking move this. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Jude Bellingham. And very nicely positioned to win it back. Teammates available. Super pass. Really good diving save. And a short corner, let's see. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Well, spot on with that challenge. Federico Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Now a decent position. Can he put them in front? Yes is the emphatic answer. And you have to say it was on the cards.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a good finish. He manages to get a real curl on the ball, which always makes it difficult for the keeper to save.
And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, in the first half, Jude Bellingham on top of his game. Sum up his performance for us.
Yeah, he's played well, hasn't he? Obviously took his goal well, but his overall performance has been impressive too. Hopefully he can maintain that level in the second half.
So the ball rolling again, second half underway. Will Real be able to up the game? Vinicius Junior. Now with Bellingham. Eder Militao. And Valverde. Jude Bellingham. Valverde. There to win it back.
Yeah, he anticipated that one well, didn't he?
Eder Militao. Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Space for Real out wide. Vinicius! Now they have possession in a good area of the pitch. From long range. Nicely saved. It's a short corner. Will it open up? Vinicius Junior. Oh, got into position brilliantly. And Bellingham. Rodrigo. And a clever piece of defending. Chouameni. Here's Valverde. Carvajal. Here's Carvajal. Aurelien Tchouameni. What can Real do from this position? Oh, it looked really promising for them. Now, options are plenty. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. And he might be through here. Rifled against the post, but back in play. Oh, it looked as though he might be through. Not so.
Well, they're unlucky not to be two up. It's a decent effort as well. The
Oh, hang on, Sue. A chance. And how about that for a save? Vinicius Junior. Given away by Real Madrid. Valverde. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius! Well, he hit it with authority. Close. Mendy. Now with Bellingham. Tchouameni. Well, moving the ball impressively here. Well, good idea. Kylian Mbappe. And a goal it is for Real Madrid. They are on a victory course.
Here's the replay, and he does really well. He takes his man on with ease. And as soon as Mbappe's 1v1 with the keeper, you just expect him to score. He gets so much power on the shot, the keeper's left with little chance, really.
And defensive play to be applauded. Jude Bellingham. Incisive pass. That is really alert defending, just when the situation looked dangerous. Options in the centre. Cutting in from the flank, but it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, big chance! And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves. Well, how about this? 4-3. Eder Militao. Well, with 5 minutes remaining and just one goal between them, still the prospect of late excitement in this match. Rudiger. Mendy has it. Bellingham. Now Eder Militao. Jude Bellingham. He has time to play it over. This could finish it. And in all likelihood, that is game over. So little time left for a response.
Can see it again, and this is really good strength. He uses his body well, and once he gets a yard, he finishes it nicely. Really good composure.
So back underway. This is extraordinary what we're witnessing here. Now a decent position. The final whistle, and not to be for Real Madrid. They have to accept defeat. What did you think of their performance as a whole?
Well,
Two teams ready to face off in a clash that will captivate fans across the globe. The tension's building, and this is one you won't want to miss. A warm welcome from the Spanish capital. I'm Guy Mowbray with the former Arsenal and West Ham midfielder Stuart Robson alongside me. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Yeah, it was a poor display in their last meeting, Guy. They certainly need to improve today if they're to get anything out of this one, because they were second best all over the pitch last time.
This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham plays with Rodrigo in the wide positions. And they've decided to go with two in attack for this game. Collected behind, that will be a corner. They decide against putting it in. That's gone out of play, throw in to come. Carvajal. Promising attack, but only to a point.
Well, they defend those areas really well.
This is the Real Madrid starting lineup. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Eder Militao plays alongside to put them ahead. And against the post. And that will be a corner for Real Madrid. And it's a short one. Setting up the chance. All one, well read. Neither side doing a good job of holding onto the ball. That's a good ball. Vinicius Junior. And Carvajal. That's as precise as they come. And there's the first goal of the match. Deadlock broken.
Here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and from that sort of range, you'd be shocked if Mbappe missed out. He just keeps showing us what a top finisher he is.
Real Madrid get the game going again. Disappointed to have fallen behind. Jude Bellingham. This might be promising. Safety first approach, played out for a throw. A promising move stalls. It looks the right ball. Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Jude Bellingham. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. This could level it. And they've levelled it up. Nothing to split them once more.
Well, here's the replay, and he's got to clear his lines there. He doesn't do that. He has his pocket picked, and he's been rightly punished. Poor defending.
So it's 1-1 as the ball gets rolling again. Carvajal. They're allowing space, and he's finding it. Closer to the middle. But that's where any chance of anything developing disappears. And back with Courtois. Ferland Mendy. That's a lovely ball. There might be something building now. Out of play it goes for a throw-in. Looking to put the cross in. This could be dangerous. Now Chouameni. Bellingham. Vinicius Junior. Great instinct there to cut it out. Real moving the ball forward. What can they do from here? And that's where it ends. Can't hang about here. Played in with that. Bellingham. Cleared away to safety.
Well, that's how to avert the danger. Just get it out.
Vinicius Junior. Found a way through. Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe. Chouameni. Now the chance for them to pull forward. But able to deal with the danger decisively. Well defended. With that, the first half at the Bernabeu comes to a close. One player who's looked pretty good in what we've seen in the first half is Vinicius Junior. Plenty to admire.
Well, he stepped forward for his team with the equaliser. It could prove to be the key turning point in this contest, as they haven't been at their best today. You do feel they need to find another gear in the second half, though, if they are to go on and win it.
That is the one.
All square at the restart then. Who can take control from here? Rodrigo. On to Rudiger. Valverde. Real Madrid regaining possession. Oh, could be a chance here. Could go in front here. They shall not pass.
That really is a good block.
Rodrigo. Now Bellingham. Rodrigo. Now Bellingham. Real Madrid come away with it. Vinicius Junior. Now there could be an opportunity to counter. Moving through on goal. into the lead they go.
Well, let's take another look at this pass from Mbappe. He has so much vision, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Jude Bellingham. That's a good ball. Oh, surely. Oh, they scored again. The game had only just restarted after the last one.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
And we're into the final half hour. Real pushing forward with options available. Jude Bellingham. The pass was read and the ball has changed hands. Making decent progress here. Now Chouameni. Mbappe. Real Madrid showing good width here. Rodrigo. Vinicius Junior. Now Carvajal. This could be dangerous. Oh, it was set up for the shot, but then he went for brute force when a cool head was needed. And into the last 20 minutes. Nicely sets it up. Valverde. Oh, he stands tall and keeps it out brilliantly. Well read to gain possession. And that's been ruled as offside. Could take things forward a notch here. It's offside, and that will be that. Rodrigo. On to Rudiger. Bellingham. On to Rodrigo. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Fell on Mendy. Intercepted. Great reading of the game. Bellingham. Real with acres of space to attack. Will it look promising? Surely now. It's in! And of course it's in! It's a masterclass in finishing to complete his hat-trick.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Off we go then after a goal that could very well be the last act here. Rudiger. Chouameni. Jude Bellingham. Kylian Mbappe. Oh, what a chance! And they've scored! A goal to get the stadium jumping.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. He skips past his marker, and that gives him the space to get his shot away. Excellent stuff from him.
The score now 4-2 as the ball gets rolling again. Rodrigo. Ball one, well read. And the referee brings the game to a close. A game that hasn't gone Real Madrid's way.
They weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team, and they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
The players know exactly what's on the line. A title success could be coming their way. But first, well, when you sit here at the Bernabeu and look around, you're conscious of history. What a venue. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And today could very well be the day when the title is decided. It's Real Madrid, and they take on Real Madrid.
Well, it's surely going to be their title today. Over the season, they've been excellent, and I'm expecting another good display here, and to take all 3 points.
Mbappe. Nicely cut out. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And so many different ways to configure an attack. In this case, it'll be 2 men up front. And the flag does go up offside. And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Antonio Rudiger plays alongside Eder Militao in central defence. Aurelien Tchouameni plays alongside Jude Bellingham in the centre of midfield. And the main threat in attack today should be Kylian Mbappe. And in with a real chance. He's done it! And that changes the title dynamic considerably.
Well, they're left with a mountain to climb now. We need to see a quick response. Well, let's take another look at the replay. What a through ball this is by Mbappe. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. This looks promising. Jude Bellingham. Rudiger. Read it well. He's in behind. Oh, a goal on this massively important day. And any thoughts of a title cruise have hit the rocks.
Well, who would have thought this? I just can't see any way back for them now.
Two 0 now, and back underway. Rudiger. Rodrigo succeeded in keeping it in play. Vinicius. Can he? Oh, what a save! Well, they're going for the short one. Oh, they have it again. Eder Militao. Valverde. And threaded through by Mbappe. A goal! That's exactly what they needed. That should get them believing again. Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Decisive pass. Oh, that is a wonderful piece of challenging.
Superb defending, wasn't it?
Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. And quick thinking defensively. Now, who can he play it to? Rodrigo. And he's made headway. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Mendy. Beautifully weighted ball. Chance still there. In it goes! And that changes the mood.
Well, they've got the momentum. Can they now go and win this one? Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against. And then through on goal, you never really had any doubt that he wouldn't slot that away. It's a cool finish.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, you'll be hard-pressed to see a better, more spirited fight back than this one. The cross is on. Takes aim! And that, a piece of goalkeeping you're going to see again and again and again. Elects to go short. Can he put them in front? Great defending here. Still a chance. Oh, that's a poor piece of finishing.
Well, what a waste. That was a really big chance that should have been taken.
Real Madrid have given us away. Carvajal. Kylian Mbappe. Well, plays with a positional sense that is second to none. Just 1 minute of stoppage time, say the officials. Could be dangerous. Oh, so close to opening up the defence. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Mendy is with Vinicius Junior. Intelligent ball. And he read it well defensively. Vinicius Junior. And decent acreage for Real Madrid to run into. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. That's a good pass. And nearly the ideal ball, but a good piece of defending. Superbly read and executed. Mbappe. And just like that, broken up.
Well, that was how to defend the edge of the box.
Eder Militao. Given away by Real Madrid. Dangerous ball. Vinicius Junior. Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through? Well, let's take another look. It's a really well-timed pass to break the offside line. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Rudiger. Real in a good position out wide, but quick thinking defensively. Chances on. Surely. That levels it. And my goodness, different equation now.
Well, that really has made it interesting. They've got to get their minds back on this one. Well, here's the replay, and it's a simple finish in the end. But where was the defending? That's just not good enough.
Aurelien Tchouameni. And now Rodrigo. Real Madrid have given us away. Must take the lead here. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend.
Well, Real could easily be leading now. They're certainly looking threatening. You just sense a goal is coming here.
Well, they could break at pace. Keeper could be in trouble. Oh, off the post. Still alive. Really clever pressing. Rodrigo. Well, possibilities in the centre. Can he put it away? And it's in! They're back in front. Stunning scenes here.
Well, as you can see here, a lot of credit has to go to Rodrigo, who picks out the perfect pass, and he makes the finish look so easy. What a good goal that is.
So on with the game, and I'll tell you what, I'm not sure we could be entertained anymore. And give him free rein to run. Eder Militao. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Now to level it. And offside it is. Rodrigo. Moving the ball nicely. Tchouameni. And cutting it out.
Well, Real certainly haven't been at their best, but they might just get one more big chance to draw level here. Their fans certainly think so. Just listen to them.
Well, the keeper didn't have too much time. Well, this game starting to ebb away. Every second must seem like a minute. Every minute rather like an hour.
Well, they've done okay today, but they're starting to drop deep now. This is just inviting pressure. I'm not sure this is the right
wait
tactic.
a minute. Look what's happening. Well, the referee might have to send him off. Well, that's what you want your wall to do as a manager. Another goal from this corner would in all likelihood secure victory. And short it is. Federico Valverde. Oh, in with a chance! Still a chance! And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So back underway, and I have to say, this game is everything I hoped it would be. Well, credit to him for the challenge, and a throw-in conceded. Still level. Real Madrid continue to look for what could be a winner. And the referee has added on 2 minutes of stoppage time. Now breaking at pace, potential danger. Opportunity here, and a goal! Down to 10, but don't write them off just yet. 1-0.
Well, what a cutback this is from Vinicius Junior. He really does set it up on a plate. And that's a top-class finish from Mbappe. He hits that with such control. That's a brilliant goal.
And so they full-time whistle. They had dreams of clinching the title today, but not to be.
Well, that was a surprise, Derek. I thought they would do it today.
We call it a friendly, but don't be fooled. There's a lot to play for here. Two teams looking to fine-tune their game and about to go head-to-head in a clash that promises exciting moments. Stay tuned, we'll have all the action for you live from the Bernabeu here on EA TV. It's very much a temple of football, the Santiago Bernabeu, right here in the Spanish capital, Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And what a match this promises to be. Final day of the season, and the title issue will be settled. It's Real Madrid facing Real Madrid.
Yeah, absolutely nothing to split between the two sides. You have to say it's been a fantastic season.
Opportunity, just narrowly off target. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. Carvajal starts with Ferland Mendy in the fullback positions. Jude Bellingham starts alongside Federico Valverde in central midfield. And the tactical configuration has two players in attack from the very outset. And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. Eder Militao plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Rodrigo plays with Vinicius Junior in the wide areas. And lining up through the middle in attack today is Kylian Mbappe. Quite clearly offside. Well, Jude Bellingham rightly receives plenty of plaudits because he's a leader
he's
out
through
there.
goal here, Derek.
Oh, stellar defensive work to get back and win possession. Well, a crucial intervention inside the box.
Good job he made the turnover there.
Can he put them in front? Oh, it's in! And as things stand, they will be crowned champions.
Well, they're in the driving seat. Can they now see this through? Well, let's take another look. And I'm not sure what the keeper was thinking there. Just look at his position. He made it far too easy for him to score.
Chouameni. Tremendous challenge. Real find themselves in a position of menace. But quick thinking defensively. Jude Bellingham. And he's gone into an illegal position, unfortunately. Can he find the right pass? Vinicius Junior. It's gone in! Another huge jolt! If they're going to be champions, they're going to have to really dig deep.
Well, I can't believe it. The objective was clear. 3 points and the title was theirs. It couldn't be further out of reach right now. Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
So over the line and a throw-in. Rodrigo. Oh, moving it nicely. Oh, how about that for a tackle?
What a piece of defending that was.
Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Super pass. It could be for Mbappe. There it is! Magical moment. Surely one hand on the trophy.
Well, history beckons. Surely they can't throw this away now. Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions, and the timing of the run is just as good. As for the finish, it was never in doubt.
Mendy. Oh, surely. Corner for Real Madrid. Well, they fancy a short one. Federico Valverde. Superbly read and executed. Kylian Mbappe. Quick break could be on. But timely defending when it mattered. Decent pass. Excellent position taken up by Mbappe. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. Carvajal. Well, very effective play in possession. But nothing comes of it. Vinicius Junior. Mbappe. Decent position, and he's in. And trouble is brewing. And he's kept it out, fully stretched, somehow reaching it. Short corner taken. Eder Militao. Chance here. Oh, good work to deny the opportunity. Well, the short corner routine. This looks interesting. Rudiger. Opportunity. There it is! The goals keep coming. No stopping them today.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defender so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
Rodrigo. Aurelien Tchouameni. The referee has decided there will be just 1 minute of added time. Rodrigo. Kylian Mbappe. And so it is, the first half story has been written. Well, without putting too fine a point on it, Real really struggled in the first half. Will we see a response from them in the second? Rudiger. Aurelien Tchouameni. And that's a really fine piece of work defensively.
Oh, good job it was cut out as well.
Jude Bellingham is with Vinicius Junior. Trying to open up the defence. He's through. And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and the chip requires such good technique. That's a brilliant bit of skill. What a goal.
A glutton of goals. 5-1 it is. Mendy. And a throw coming up after that authoritative challenge. Kylian Mbappe. Here's Carvajal. Real using width to good effect. Still working away. The inside route looks promising. Chance to finish. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, just look at this again. Great technique, good accuracy, and enough power to beat the keeper. That's an excellent goal.
Jude Bellingham. Sending it behind for the corner.
Yeah, no messing about with that one.
Well, opting for the short corner. Courtois. Mendy has it. Bellingham. Vinicius. Oh, it's on! And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, look at this again. No real power, but great understanding of the situation. That's an excellent goal.
Gol del Real Madrid. Con el 10, Mbappé.
Kylian Mbappé. Federico Valverde. Went in strongly, decisively. Mbappé. Having to shoot. And did just enough defensively. Not the pass he had in mind. Bellingham. The ball back with Real now. Aurelien Tchouameni. Rodrigo. Rodrigo. Now a decent position. Can he put it away? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Marca el Madrid. Con el 8, Valverde.
Carvajal. Well, good idea.